Hello, welcome to the I'm Glad I Know YouTube video series sponsored by Health Education Learning Project in Fort Worth, Texas. Today we're going to be talking about bisexuals. And there's so many stereotypes that goes on about being bisexual. Some say that they're just gays in denial. Some say that there are gays that are confused. And some say they're just really good at getting a date on a Friday night.
And I'm pretty good at getting a date on a Friday night. So, that's a thing.
So with that being said, we have Kyle Trentham here to help us really break down and tell us what it is about being bisexual and what it is to be a person that identifies as being bisexual.
Yes.
And you identify as being bisexual,
yes,
right?
Yes, I do. I identify, and I am a living, breathing bisexual person in the flesh.
Okay.
We exist, is what I tell people.
Okay, so was it hard for you to come out to your friends and your family about being bisexual?
Interesting. With my family, it wasn't an issue at all. My straight family,
really?
It was a breeze. With my gay friends, it was actually the difficult part of coming out. You have to come out twice, so you're coming out 2 times, which is very, very confusing and very stressful. But a lot of people don't realize that, in the gay community, like we talked about, there's that stigma of gays in denial, or they're not comfortable in their own skin. But so when you tell your gay friends, "Hey, I'm bisexual. Here's my girlfriend," they're like, "Yeah, right, whatever." It's like that's what you're afraid that you're going to hear. Luckily, I didn't hear that, but I do know other people who did hear that, and it's just unfortunate. But we exist, like I say.
So how did they react to you coming out about your truth? What was the reaction?
For the most part, like I said, my family was they were fantastic. I did lose a lot of gay friends. Not a lot, I wouldn't say, but I did lose some because they just couldn't accept that part of me. But it did strengthen my friendships with the friends that I have, and I'm glad I came out and was honest with them about it.
That's good for you.
Yes.
So what advice would you give somebody who wants to date somebody that's bisexual, or what advice could you give somebody about just being bisexual?
Well, we're not scary, so that's a good thing. We are dateable. And we're not greedy, like everyone thinks. But I think the best advice I could give is just be honest and upfront about your sexuality from the beginning, because that can really cause some problems. And if you find the right person, they're going to love you for who you are. So just be upfront and honest with yourself and with your partner about who you are. And I think that's the best advice I can give.
And that's great advice. We thank you so much for joining us today, Kyle.
So good to be here.
And thank you guys for joining us as well. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button down at the bottom as well. It's important for everybody to update their HIV and syphilis status. You'll be glad that you did. If you have any questions, you can contact helpfw.org for testing hours, as well as more information about testing. Once again, my name is Phillip Turner, your host. I'm Glad I Know YouTube video series. See you guys next time.